Hello friends, in the last video we talked about the jQuery UI checkbox. Now we will see how to display a simple radio button. Like checkbox, we apply the styling to radio buttons as well. Here styling in the sense we are talking about the jQuery UI based styling. In the HTML field set, we group set of HTML form elements together, right? So in modern UI like Java Swing or C# controls, we can use group box, right? The same way in HTML we can put a group box using the HTML element field set. So if you see here, we have the field set inside the form, and after that we are going to place some controls. So we can say that all the controls that you place here is grouped under a specific field set. Each input radio is given a unique name called color. That means here we are going to place the radio button inside this field set, right? So we have at present H1 and label for red, and these are all our input of type radio, right? We have 1, 2 and 3 input radio button, and if you see name, we are giving the same name for all the radio buttons, right? The name is color for all these radio button, and if you see all these radio buttons will go inside a specific group because of the field set here. And we have a corresponding label also that is assigned to this radio button. We are using the label for attribute. For red, ID is red. This is for green, here ID is green. For blue, and here ID is blue. Right, we are assigning the label for all these radio buttons. This helps user to pick only one color in selected state. Each radio is given a unique name equal to color, right? This helps user to pick only one color in selected state. That means we are displaying the 3 radio buttons, red, green, blue, right? And this is logically grouped by giving the same name. This means user can select only one out of these said radio button, right? And this group is identified by the name color. In the jQuery, we use the attribute selector to select all the radio buttons. And if you see here, this is our selection rule in the jQuery input, right? Input is the tag name, and this square bracket, within the square bracket we are giving type equal to radio. So that means we are telling select all the input. Here if you see, we have only 3 input, right? And type should be radio. So in future, if you add some other control, input type equal to text, this check will be useful to select only the radio button. So select all input of type radio. So that's what this dollar means. So we are selecting 3 checkbox, I mean radio button, and making same call here, checkbox radio. In our previous subseries also we used checkbox radio, right? Here also we are using a checkbox radio, but based on the input type, here the input type is radio, right? So the HTML control here is the radio button. The same will be converted here. That means jQuery will see this as a radio button and applies the theming style and other API functionality to it. jQuery calls checkbox radio method on the selected radio buttons. There are 3 here, and all 3 will get transitioned to jQuery UI radio button. Now let's go to the demo. Alright, we will create a new example now. Let's copy this and paste it here. All right, the example is ready, and we will do the cleanup. So script step I am deleting, and body also I'm deleting, and other stuffs will be same. So all right, this link is working. Great, now we can start adding the code. So code is added here, and inside the body we have a div tag, right? After that we have a form, then we have the field set. Inside the field set we have a header, then we have our first radio button, this is second radio button, and this one is third radio button, right? By default these radio buttons will be shown like this. This is the default HTML behavior. Now we will equip the JQuery API. So inside the script we will transition all these radios into JQueryUI Radio. So here if you see, we are selecting all these 3 radio buttons, right, and then making call to checkbox radio. And you can see at the time we can select only one radio button, right? That's all here in this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.